In this video, I'm going to take you through how to set up your Learning Journal in WordPress.com. The Learning Journal is really important for this course. It gives you a chance to demonstrate how you've developed over the 2 years, and you can enter lots of different information and reflections, and you can also include any evidence, documentation or feedback, etc. And because we're using a blog, we're using WordPress.com, you can also add multimedia. So there could be pictures, there could be videos, there could be sound files, anything you want to add to demonstrate how you've progressed on the course. The Learning Journal itself will be marked in your final assignment. It's really important to keep up to date, so try and put something in each week. The tutors will need access to it, and they'll be able to comment on it and give you support over the next 2 years. Your mentors will also have access to it, and they can give their support. To set something up, we're using WordPress.com because it's the industry standard as far as blogs are concerned. And once you get going, you'll see how easy it is to add a new post. Not sure why it's asking me to change the colour scheme, but I'll continue. Type it in, WordPress.com at the top. We'll get you into this page here.
With millions of bloggers in the WordPress.com community, you're never short of something to read, share, love, or chime in on.
So all you need to do to get started is to click on the orange Get Started button. If you've already got a blog, or when you're coming back to it later on, you would type in your blogging name, your username and your password in here, and then just sign in. We're going to start afresh. So if I click Get Started, this is what it comes up with. A few boxes to fill in, and then you'll be up and running. So let's type a few things in here. I am using an email address of mine. Get the keyboard to work properly. Okay, username. Oh, selected one for me. You can change that if you wanted, and then you put in a password in the box here. I'm just going to hide it so you don't see what I'm typing, and it's going to be a secret. Brilliant. And the hardest bit of setting up a blog is this bit here where it says blog address. You have to think of a name to give your blog, and it has to be unique. Now, there are millions of people with blogs, and the chances are your name might have already been picked, so you need to think carefully about this. Each time you type something in, the tick or cross will appear there to see whether it's available or not. Try and make sure it's something you can remember, because you'll have to come back to it eventually, and you'll be using it for 2 years. So think of something that's reasonable. It's already selected richardnelsonblog.wordpress.com for me. That's alright, I'm quite happy with that. It's available. I don't want to buy it, so I'm just going to leave that as a free account. And further down it tells you what is in a free account and what you can purchase. Now, WordPress.com is a brilliant platform for creating websites and really easy for you to update. So in the future, if you did want to use it for, say, your own business or for your own college work or anything, there is potential there to be using the paid version. But for us, I'm quite happy with the free version. So I'm going to click on Create Blog to see what happens next. Oh, I've got to check my emails to see whether I've got a suitable email. So I'm just going to dive in here and go to emails. So what you do is check your email, and there is the activation email, and click on Activate Blog. Off it goes. Let's give it a few minutes. It's off creating a brand spanking new blog for me. Next step, it says, right, you've got to set it up. So there's my name, Richard Nelson Blog, and then there's a tagline. This is just a few words to explain what it's about, so you can put what you like in there. You don't have to put anything in there. All about teaching. And then pick the language, which should be English. Next step, choose a theme. Now this is an exciting bit. Now you can play about and see what images, or at least the structure, how you want it to be laid out. I quite like that one. Some themes are free, though some you have to pay for. Most of the initial setup's free. So I'm going to pick this one. I don't want to customize it or anything. We'll just keep it as a standard. You can always change things later. Now it's asking here to say, right, are you ready to create your first post? Well, I'm not quite ready yet, so I'm just going to ignore that and go to finish. We can do that later. And here we go, straight in now to the to my blog area. This is your dashboard. So in here, there's lots of different things where you can see what's going on. What you can have is something called Reader. So if you follow any blogs, there you can click on here and you can see all the latest updates. However, more importantly is my blog. Clicking on that, there's the blog page there. Now you've got some options here. You can do some admin on it, check some statistics, or manage any comments. You can also fiddle about with appearance a bit later on. For the moment, I'm just going to click on the blog title so you can see what it looks like. Give it a minute to load up. That's what it is. So at the moment, it's a bit dull. There's nothing in it, and there's not really much going on. We've got the title at the top. There's my tagline, and it says not found. There's nothing in it. There's no posts or anything. But once you set up, that's pretty much it. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to create your first post.